Hello, dear students. I, Hina Kausar, welcome you again for my today's lecture that is on the topic Challenges in the Process of Socialization of Children. We are having this topic under the paper The Social Construction of Childhood. So, let's begin the class. While there was some consideration given to conflict in the socialization process and to the idea that competing ideologies may be at play, there was little interest in children as actual social beings and in how they might accept, resist, or challenge whatever norms and values were on offer. Where socialization was seen as going wrong, this often involved constructing new categories of children, particularly around juvenile delinquent and youth subculture. Hence, most introductory textbooks throughout the 1950s to 1970s limited discussions of children and childhood to specific chapters on the family or school, mainly centering on successful socialization or juvenile delinquency and youth subculture as examples of unsuccessful socialization. Socialization is the process by which individuals learn the norms, values, and behaviors of their society or culture. During this process, individuals encounter various challenges that can impact their development and ability to function effectively in society. Here are four challenges that arise in the process of socialization. First, cultural differences. Different cultures have their own norms, values, and behaviors that are learned during the socialization process. When individuals encounter cultures that differ from their own, it can create confusion, misunderstanding, and conflict. Second, family dynamics. Family is often the first and most influential agent of socialization. However, family dynamic can vary widely, and some families may not provide a nurturing or supportive environment for socialization to occur. This can lead to negative outcomes such as social isolation, poor communication skills, and mental health issues. Third, peer pressure. As individuals enter adolescence and young adulthood, peer groups become increasingly important in shaping socialization. Peer pressures can be a powerful influence, and individuals may feel pressure to conform to certain norms and behaviors in order to fit in with their peers. This can lead to negative outcomes such as substance abuse, risky behavior, and low self-esteem. Next, social inequality. Socialization can be impacted by social inequalities such as race, gender, and socio-economic status. Individuals from disadvantaged groups may face barriers to socialization, such as lack of access to education or resources, which can limit their ability to learn and develop the skills necessary for functioning effectively in society. This can perpetuate social inequality and create long-term disadvantages. Next point is that moving beyond socialization means what is moving beyond socialization we'll understand now. The concept of socialization dominated theory and research about children and their childhood. Spire argued that this perspective highlighted the power of adults to define children. It reflected an adult ideological viewpoint, whereby children were regarded as dependent in a range of adult structure rather than being considered as individuals in their own right. Childhood was regarded as a period of dependency and indeed subordination, and children were thus rarely considered as a distinct social entity. In an influential collection of readings on socialization, Waxler discusses the need to move beyond socialization. The collection brings together a number of core socialization readings on socialization theory, with Waxler providing commentaries on the various chapters. At the outset, Waxler acknowledged the huge contribution socialization make to the study of childhood and suggests that studies of socialization are certainly worthy of serious attention by anyone interested in understanding the social worlds that children inhabit. Moving beyond socialization is a concept in sociology that challenges the traditional idea that individuals are simply passive recipients of social norms, roles, and values through the process of socialization. While socialization explains how individuals internalize societal norms, these concepts explore how individuals also actively shape, resist, and reinterpret social influences. So, students, I hope you have understood so far what we are actually discussing here in the moving beyond socialization. We'll understand this, we'll do the summarization of this particular topic by the key ideas. The first agencies of the individuals, that individuals are not just shaped by society, they also shape society through their choice and action. They interpret, negotiate, or even resist the norms taught to them. Are you understanding the point that what we are learning through? We have seen now so far moving beyond socialization and the challenges. So it's not necessary that always society do the individual socialization, but many of the time individuals also make their own choices and actions. So individual is also the main important thing here, the agencies of the individual. Next is reflexivity, a concept from Anthony Giddens. Individuals reflect on their social conditions and make choices accordingly. Reflexive agents do not just follow tradition but actively construct their identities. Next, multiple and conflicting social influences. People are exposed to diverse and sometimes contradictory values. Example, home versus media. Individuals selectively adopt or reject elements. So these are some of the confusing and the conflicting influences the individual find around, and the individual they now making their own choices, taking their own action, and this is what about constructing their own identities. Next point we are having, that is subcultures and countercultures. Some individuals create or join groups that deliberately resist mainstream norms. These show how identity is contested, not just internalized, like for example, youth subculture, LGBTQ movement, etc. So here intersectionality and contextual identity, where identities are shaped by intersection of caste, gender, religion, class, etc. The individuals draw on different aspects of their identity depending on the social context. Next point we are having, that is social change and new media. New forms of media and communication offer platform for self-expression and critique. People now actively participate in knowledge production, for example, through blogs, social media. Students, let me brief this slide for you. I have mentioned about the individual, that is what the children we are discussing now, right? We are discussing about moving beyond socialization. We have learned so far about the children only, how children are being socialized by family, friend, um, media and school. So from this slide also you can say that nowadays children are becoming so mature because of the media. They are having their own choices, they are having and developing their own identity. We are finding a new change in the society now, because children are dependent on media and new media, where we are having a social media. They are participating now. Children also know how to make account, blogs. They are active on different apps, etc. So these are what that today we are finding, that their children are learning by different other ways. So the process of socialization is getting changed from this side, that from their own choices and identities, children are exploring number of things. Okay, so this is all about for the today's class. I hope you all have understood what I have explained to you. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We'll meet in the next session, where we are going to start very interesting topic, that is unit 2 on popular culture and childhood. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care, bye.